The Nigeria Stock Exchange today admitted Airtel Africa Plc, a leading telco firm in the globe, into its main board. At the floor of the exchange, the request to list the ordinary shares was accepted by the Nigeria Stock Exchange.
On behalf of the Council of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, we approve your request.
The CEO of Airtel Networks Nigeria and board member Airtel Africa gave their remarks at the event.
It's a very proud day for all of us at Airtel Africa, and I'm delighted to see all of you as our shares are admitted to the Nigerian Stock Exchange. At Airtel, we enable connectivity and financial inclusion through mobile networks in 14 countries in Africa. 14 countries in Africa. We are the second largest by subscriber number in Africa. In 11 of those countries, we're either number one or number two by number of subscribers. Today is a testimony to the hard work which we've done. It's also an outcome of a successful collaboration between our company and our advisors. Some of them are here today. Having spent the last few weeks meeting investors around the country, there are two key takeaways for me. One, there's a huge potential for investment in African-focused businesses. Africa has a very young and fast-growing population, with GDP growing in most of our countries. Young people are digital natives. They consume data. The second key takeaway for me is what we can do as a business, not only in voice and data, which are pretty well understood, but also in terms of the opportunities that mobile money presents. The low customer base and data penetration and underserved banking infrastructure are key opportunities for us. Investors have listened to our story, and they're very interested enough to invest in our business, and are now ready to share the future with us. Nigeria, which is one of our 14 countries, is a great place for business, and Airtel Africa remains committed to building a leadership position here and in our other 13 African markets. We have over 45 million subscribers according to NSE statistics, making us one of the largest telco companies in Nigeria. I thank all of you for your support, and I'm delighted that you're here to share this moment of celebration with us today. Finally, I salute the various regulators and market makers, NSE, SEC, CBN, CSE, SSC, for the successful takeoff of this cross-border listing. We're the first telco in Nigeria to do this. And thank you once again, Oscar. Thank you for your time, and thank you so much for your attention.
In spite of the challenges, it's been an interesting journey, and we're very, very pleased that Nigeria was the second exchange that was chosen in addition to London, and that we've crossed the finish line. We look forward to a shared prosperity, especially when we consider mobile money, financial inclusion, and the huge possibilities that arise from that.
Some of the stockbrokers and shareholders speak on the implications of the listings and share their expectations.
It is a major listing in the market. It is one of those listings that can be referred to as a game changer in the capital market, and is a listing that is capable of deepening the capital market. And so when we have an iconic company like this, which is one of the companies that occupy the commanding heights of the Nigerian economy listing in the market, it makes it possible for the market to now serve as a true barometer for the economy.
This is a listing that the capital market community has been waiting for, and finally it has been listed. I must commend the regulators, I must commend the professional parties involved, and of course the teeming Nigerian investors who stood behind Airtel Africa so that this listing is made possible. So we are all grateful, and we are happy that Airtel Africa has been listed in the Nigerian market. Now, looking at the value it has added, you will discover that over 3 billion units of Airtel was listed on the daily official list on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. And that will also translate to almost, you can do a little arithmetic, almost 100 billion or close to about 200 billion naira listed. We saw the market capitalization increase. So Airtel listing in the Nigerian market has added positive impact to the Nigerian market.
Shareholders expect higher dividend pay, If you're listening at 3 naira something, 1 kobo, whatever, If you're listening at 400, as the case may be, she must pay enhanced dividend commensurate what you're listening to them. That's the truth. Nigerians are making the money for them. It must also pay high dividend to, compensate Nigerians to a way of thanking them for being a patronage. When Airtel came into the market, they are wobbling and fumbling, until they changing names. Econet, wireless, this and that. They have most started changing names until they now come with Airtel, which they are now stay with Airtel, So Nigerians have stayed in them and in those days of turbulent, in the troubled water, before they now stabilize, become a bigger company. So they must reward investors who may put money down to buy their stocks, who they have listed today.
It is expected that the listing of Airtel Africa will further deepen the market and boost the telco sector index in the Nigerian Stock Exchange.